to Garden Talk with Jason and Don. Tonight, I am the blind Chinese lady.
Feed their tummy back.
And you were saying that he asked if she delivered the food.
Oh yeah, did she deliver the food? And I said, I don't know. And he says, why not? I said, well, because I've been smoking pot. And no, this is very therapeutic for me, for the PTSD, and I only do a little bit. And these are rants, and I have smoked pot. Bill Maher, I'm sure you'll like this. And a lot of other comedians. And I don't care because I'm not running for office. And there's nude pictures of me out there anyways, somewhere on the internet for modeling, so I couldn't run for office anyway.
Well, you don't ever say nothing about Trump. He'll have to...
We already did that. Remember, we took care of that on New Year's Eve.
Shh, we're supposed to keep this secret.
That's the secret video.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's the secret one.
Ooh.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
So, Dad kept going, and I was trying to change the topic because I just really was ready to get off the phone at this point because I just wanted to laugh. And I wanted to write down part of the story on here, so I'd remember to tell you to record, so we'd record it. And he said, well, why were you recording her? And I said, well, I wasn't. Don was. Well, why was he using your phone? And I said, Dad. Finally, I said, okay, Dad, it was me. He said, well, who? And I said, I was the blind Chinese lady. And she's deaf also, by the way. And she is, and this has been addressed in other videos. on one of the devices.
She needs to see an eye in the hearing dog.
Well, it looks like Taliban because we had to find the scarf that night, and I talking about the pole, the thing, and my brother. Well, I was who I had talked to, but just happened to show up when I was talking to my dad, and I hear Andy said, "Did you see the pictures of Joe with a rebar in his head?" And I heard that, and my dad said, "You didn't say anything about rebar." And I said, "No, it's not rebar, it's bamboo." And he said, "Where the hell were you when you fell?" And I said, "Dad, this has gotten really way out of hand." I said, "Let me try to explain." Did you? I said, "You didn't get the joke," and I just kind of kept going with it. And he said, "Is this like that chicken lady thing you were talking about?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Well, and that's when Dad brought up again. Well, if you post these on the internet, the people in your building might get mad." And I said, "Good, let them dispute it." And I brought this up before. And he said, "So why were you? You're not Chinese, though." I was like, and I'm thinking, are you fucking with me, old man? I mean, at this point, I'm like, you couldn't ask the more obscene question, like wild question. Well, you're not Chinese. Why are you? You're not blind. I said, well, I said, well, Dad, you have to understand. I had a scarf wrapped really tight around my head, and I couldn't see shit out of it. So I technically was blind, and that's why I had the bamboo poles that I was using.
And 1 out of 3 is not bad. You were deaf.
I was deaf, and I was blind. The thing, I couldn't see shit, literally, because that thing was so tight in my eyes, and the part and the lace part was down dripping. So that's why I said to her, I'm not going to hit anything if I just walk out like this, because I didn't want to knock anything over. And he said, "So you dressed up like a Chinese woman?" And he said, but it was the way he said it. It was like this. It was like this really disappointing. Like so you dressed up like a Chinese woman, kind of thing. And I said, "No." I said, I we didn't have the right garments or the right. I didn't have the right apparel, but it was very close to it. I said, I got He said, "Well, I don't understand." And I said, "Okay, let me bring it from the beginning. I was in the kitchen. I walked him through the whole thing, and he said, 'But why was she Chinese?' I said, 'I don't know.
She just fit the part.'
I said, I said, "This is just what emerged." And he's, you get a lot of trouble for making these videos. The Chinese people aren't going to like that." I said, "Well." And that's when I brought up Ching Chong Ding Dong again. And he said, "Well, I don't understand who that is."
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.